In this video, I'm going to give you the exact same nutrition guideline what Chris Bumstead follows in order to show his ripped six-pack abs. He has followed this nutritional guideline during his Mr. Olympia and he has won with this particular nutritional guideline itself. What's up guys, welcome to another video at Movement Mechanics. So let's dive deep inside this topic and understand some movement mechanics. The first thing when we talk about nutrition, the first thing which comes to our mind, it has to be your water intake. Your water intake is extremely critical because that is where your homeostasis or the normal balance of the human body stays nice and still. If your water intake is not there, you're going to get dehydrated, and if you're going to get dehydrated, there are going to be lots of issues in your body. Your blood volume is going to get dropped, you're going to get fatigue, you're going to get feel dizzy and lots of other things. Even your sweat rate or the output of your sweat is going to get reduced, and that is where your issues come into the picture. So your hydration needs to be up to the mark. You have to consume anywhere from 4 to 6 or sometimes even 8 liters of water per day depending upon your environmental conditions. If you are living in a cold environment, then 4 to 5 liters per day is sufficient. If you are living in an environment which has got some sort of heat, some sort of humidity and hotness, then you should be consuming anywhere from 4 to 6 liters. If you are living into high temperature environment and lots of humidity, then you need to consume anywhere from 7 to 8 liters of water per day. Now the 7 to 8 liters of water per day doesn't only mean that you are consuming only plain water here. You are consuming your electrolytes, your other training drinks, etc. So all of that piled up should come across 8 liters if you are living in extremely hot conditions. Secondly, we're going to talk about one of the most controversial topic in gaining abs, which is your carbohydrates. The carbohydrates are considered to be stopping you from gaining your six-pack abs, but that is of course wrong. The reason is carbs are going to be serving you as the source of energy for your workout, but of course given that you're going to consume it in right amount with right quality of carbs as well. For example, if you're going to consume rice or if you're going to consume a donut, these two are completely different aspects. The donut is not going to give you right amount of carbs, or it is not going to give you that particular energy as compared to a rice. So you need to choose your carbohydrates properly and consume it in appropriate numbers. So anywhere from 0.8 to 1.2 grams for a person who is looking to shred more and more abs. That is something good, but if you are a bodybuilder, then it has to go up. It can be even 2 grams or 2.5 grams as well. So that depends completely on an individualistic approach. Of course, if you are going to go on a weight loss, if you are a chubby person who wants to get six-pack abs, then your carb intake has to be onto the lower side because your protein intake is going to be on the very, very higher side, which we're going to talk about in a minute in this particular video itself. But remember that carbs are critical because they are going to serve you as energy for your workouts. Now, this is going to be the second myth buster of this video. We're going to talk about fats. So fats can be converted into saturated and unsaturated fats. Here, the saturated fats are going to be very bad for your body because that is what is going to make you chubby. On the other hand, unsaturated fats are something which you need to consume. Unsaturated fat consists EPA and DHA. So foods containing all of this omega-3, EPA, DHA, this is something which you need to consume so that you have got good fats in your body. Fat is imperative to be in your body. The reason is fats are the primary source of energy for your day-to-day activities and at your rest time. So when you're just sitting at your home or sleeping at that time, your fat is going to serve you as energy, not your carbs, not your protein. So you need to have fats in your body, but that fat consumption has to be proper. You do not need to consume a lot of fats over here. You can consume roughly around 30 to 50 grams of fat depending on your needs. Again, this is going to be very subjective, so I'm not going to give you an exact number. So you can consume anywhere from 30 to 50 grams of good fats, unsaturated fats over here, so that you can have everything decently going on in your body, because fat is something which is not only going to serve you as energy, but when you're going to train, you have got that electrical signals coming from your body, and that electrical signal bouncing happens because of the fat chain which is at your nerves. So that is where your fat comes into the picture, and that is why you need good fats in your body. Alright, the last macronutrient which comes in the picture is your proteins. The protein is the most important macronutrient which you need to consume in order to gain muscle mass, or in order to just gain muscles as well. The reason is it is going to help in recovery, it is going to help in resynthesis of all the muscular fibers, your contractile proteins, everything, and of course it is going to make you big. So protein is something which you need to consume on a regular basis. So if you're a person who is on a weight loss program gaining 6-pack abs, then you need to consume protein onto the higher side, 1.7 to 2.8 grams per kg of your body weight. If you're not on a weight loss program, then anywhere from 1.2 to 1.7 or even 2 grams would be sufficient enough for you guys. Now this is again has to be very subjective depending upon your goal, your body structure and everything, but this is just basic guideline which I'm going to give you over here for consumption of proteins. Now in proteins you need to consume or focus on your essential amino acids. So essential amino acids are not available in the human body, and that is why you need to consume it externally. So all your protein shakes, all your non-vegetarian foods, or even your vegetarian foods which are going to be the source of protein needs to have those EAAs, which is your essential amino acids. So isoleucine, leucine, valine, etc. all of these are essential amino acids, and you need to have these amino acids in your food. Another most important aspect, but of course the neglected one, is your multivitamins. Now your vitamin A, B, C, D, etc. all of these vitamins are crucial for having good functioning of the human body. Now, these multivitamins need to be consumed on consistent basis. They're going to give you good glowing skin, they're going to keep your blood flow properly, they're going to keep your blood volume properly, they're going to keep your blood thickness properly as well, and all sorts of things. So you need to consume your vitamins as well. So that is again completely subjective. Now I cannot share how much vitamin person A, a person B and person C can consume. That depends upon a lot of factors. You need to have blood tests, you need to have all the deficiencies, etc. So once you have all of that, then and then only you can give the exact numbers and the exact vitamins which you need to consume. So this is where your nutrition planning comes into the picture, and this is where you can contact us for gaining your nutrition programs. Alright guys, that was the Chris Bumstead nutrition guideline for gaining 6-pack abs. So if you have loved this video, make sure the like, the share, the subscribe, as well as the notification bell icon so that you never miss a video when I am uploading a new one. Also, if you have got any doubts or comments regarding this video or any other video suggestions which you want me to cover in the future, make sure to drop them in the comment section. Till then, see you in the next one.